Hi everyone, my name is Sequoia and I use she and her pronouns, and this is my channel, Goddess Ladybug, where I talk about queerness because I identify as a Black queer femme. We'll talk about divinity and spirituality, and then also lifestyle. So I am coming on, this is really bright. Let me see. Let me see what's going on here with the brightness. Oh, that's better. Okay. I am coming on to do a self care kind of Valentine's Day reading for the singles. Um, and so that's what we'll do. Now I'm going to, um, let's see, am I going to do it collectively? I'm going to do it. I'll pull one for each sign. Okay, I will pull one for each sign. For my singles out there, this will be a self-care reading. So whenever you find this video, um, the message will be for you. I am currently running a special for text message oracle readings. You can find the information for that in the description box below. They are $333 from the 12th until the 14th. I would love to send you a Venus reading for your heart chakra. And so, yeah, I'm really excited about that. In the description box below, you can find more information on how to book me for a reading. Also, how to find my other YouTube channel under my business name, Real in the Moon Wellness and Consulting, where I talk about different emotional trauma and healing related topics. Okay, so let's get into this reading. Um, so I want to pull like a general message to frame the reading, and then we'll do um, individuals for each sign. So I hope that you are well again, wherever this finds you. I would love to know more about what you are doing for Valentine's Day. If you have any plans, if you're going to go hang out, if you're going to stay home and cook, if you're going to hang out with friends. Yeah, let us know in the comment section like what you're going to be doing. So, the overall message for self care for single folks out there. Okay. I feel like from another deck, this is the message. So one small change. And I really love the image on this card. And so what I'm getting for the overall message for my singles for self-care for Valentine's Day is to just make one small change in, your routine, whether that be, your morning routine or your evening routines. Also, make one small change related to, even the way that you're working here. So one small change in, maybe you start work 10 minutes early, maybe you take more breaks throughout the day, maybe you end work 10 minutes early, and then also to check in with the way that you're feeding your mind here. Okay, make one small change related to the way that you're feeding your mind. Maybe you need to, I was talking to a friend about this. Unless you are prompted, most folks don't pick up books, related to They'll do stuff around like self-help and development, but just even books about emotional intelligence, what are toxic behaviors and things like that. So maybe looking at again just the ways that you're feeding your mind, what you're watching, listening to, what you're absorbing, that will help. One small change related to, the way that you're doing your morning and evening routine, the way that you're doing your work routine, and then the way that you are feeding your mind, your brain, what you're absorbing will help with your love life, right? Because if you're someone that believes in the law of attraction, what you do, what you put out there, you get back. And so if you make one small change related to your daily routine, the way that you're working, and then what you are taking in, that may put you in like how would, and I can ground this, in the 3D and the physical in your everyday. How will making one small change affect your love life? So maybe you go to a bookstore, and you run into somebody. Maybe a part of your morning routine, you are walking. And so you meet someone while you're on your walk. Maybe you have a different work routine. Maybe you start co-working, instead of working from home, and you meet someone at the co-working space, right? So that one small change can impact your love life. Okay. So I think I'm gonna pull from this deck actually. Let's do that. So let's do we'll go through each sign. Um and the elements I usually, so that I remember the order that I'm going in, I'm gonna go through the elements like air, earth, water, fire, but I'll do each individual sign, but we'll group them by element. And I just want to turn on a little bit of music here. So if you could be patient with me while I do that, I would greatly appreciate it because I think music for me right now would be amazing. And then we'll hop into your reading. Okay, so let's start with the air signs. Are these the cards that I really want to use? Yeah, I think so. Okay. We'll start with the air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So let's start with Libra. We'll pull one card. So Libra, okay. Tuesday. So um Tuesday is associated with the energy of Mars. Is that right? Yes. Tuesday is Mars, Mercury is Wednesday. And so the Mars card in the tarot is Aries. So for Libra, you may have an Aries in your life. You may have an Aries moon. Or there may just be, a significant Aries in your life. You may be in that emperor energy, and that emperor energy related to one small change, because again this is the overall kind of energy, making one small change to impact, making one small change related to yourself, and that will impact the principles around the law of attraction. So if you are in the emperor energy right now. That means that you have identified, maybe some type of small change that you need to take in your business affairs, your partnerships, who you're collaborating with. um and this reading is just confirmation that you're on the right track. It also makes me feel like, checking in with, even making one small change related to your overall attitude and mood. Um, Aries energy is associated with the planet of Mars, and Mars is the planet of war. So maybe even looking at the ways that you are communicating, when certain things are impacting you. And so that may assist with, yeah, that one small change that you need to make. Okay. So that's for Libra. That was beautiful. Very direct message. So let's go into Gemini. Thank you so much for being here. Please definitely make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I would absolutely love to have you back here on the channel. So definitely subscribe. Okay, one for Gemini, around one small change for the love life. We got Tuesday again. That's so interesting. So maybe for the Geminis, maybe there is a Libra or Aries that you have a choice between. Maybe you met this person on a Tuesday. Maybe you will meet them on a Tuesday, related to one small change. You know, that's so interesting. Again, just that emperor energy. So for Geminis, what I'm getting around that is pick a side. Um, you may be feeling like you, again, because I mentioned a Libra and an Aries and picking a side, maybe there is a choice that you have to make. And maybe the way that you previously made choices around, you know, anything, lovers, partnerships, hasn't been from your higher self. And so maybe making a decision, picking a side based on your higher self is the one small change that you can make, Geminis. Um, Libra is, the justice card, balance. And then, as I mentioned, Aries is emperor energy. And so, yeah, those two are very strong energies. And so it may be hard to pick a side. Like maybe you are trying to figure out um, how to balance that action oriented kind of energy for yourself, and making one small change around that will be helpful for you. Okay, so that's the message for Gemini. Let's move on to Aquarius. Let's get us a good shuffle so we don't get the Tuesday card again. That was kind of cool, and different messages came out. So okay, one card for Aquarius for one small change. Okay, so it's not too late. Look at that 1111 card. That is absolutely associated with Aquarius energy, like the Four Wands gives. That Four Wands card reminds me of 1111, and I associate that with Aquarius. And so related to one small change and that single energy for Valentine's Day, what I'm getting from this card is, at one point, you thought you had kind of the not the recipe for love, or the way to kind of connect with people, how to build relationships. And you've kind of had to go back to the drawing board and look at the way that you enter relationships and the way that you allow people into your life. And the one small change around that, that it's not too late for you to make those type of changes. It's not too late for you to change the way that you show up in relationship, or the way that you, again, kind of start relationships, the way that you make relationships. um yeah, I really love this card. It's really pretty. This water in the background gives me like galactic stars and everything, so continuing to make wishes, for what's to come next for yourself, and also not being, you know, anxious about what's to come because of your past. Okay, Aquarius, I love you. So that's your message. Okay. So let's do earth signs next. Thank you, air signs, for allowing me in your energy. If you're just joining me, please definitely make sure to check out the description box below. Whenever you find this message, I'll probably have some type of special or a new offering up on my business channel. So definitely check out the link tree link below. You'll find everything that you need there. Okay, so let's go to the earth signs: Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo singles. What is one small change that singles need to make? Moving into this Valentine's Day Venus energy. Okay, let's do Capricorn first for the singles. Okay, says stop wasting your time. So as it relates to Capricorn and stop wasting your time and one small change, see this person down here kind of seems like they are, um, oh no, this is a wolf. That's not a person. Yeah. Um, does that change what I feel about this? No, wasting time. So the one small change that I get in Capricorn energy, is like CEO kind of boss energy, really grounded and action oriented, even though it's a very slow moving energy, very action oriented, related to plans. So this feels like leisure time. So maybe one small change that Capricorn singles need to make is looking at the way that you spend your leisure time, how you're spending your leisure time, what you're doing, what the environment is with that. Maybe you need to mix up your leisure time. Maybe you are, working a little too hard. Maybe you need to get out. I mentioned the co-working in the general message initially. And so, yeah, like maybe that stop wasting time is, stop wasting time related to saying yes to plans with folks. When someone asks you to hang out and do something, you need to take them up on that offer, because folks won't give you, another moon cycle to say yes, or to ask you again to do something in the next moon cycle. Maybe you just have one opportunity to say yes to something. Okay, so let's move on to Taurus singles. Okay. So we got summertime. It's a really pretty card too. A lot of shooting stars. Gives me like party energy. So for Taurus, what I'm getting from this card and one small change is, maybe you need to mix up your environment as well, and maybe plan something. It feels like someone has extended an invitation for you to do something with them over the summertime, or maybe you need to extend an offer to someone else related to some outing or a short trip, or a conference even. And maybe you will, meet someone new at that type of opportunity. Palm trees. When I see these palm trees, I'm getting more of like um, in the Bible. There is a scripture that talks about being flexible as a palm tree. And so being flexible is a message for Taurus related to one small change. Yes, because Taurus are the bull in the tarot. And so, yeah, flexibility is the one small change. Yep, for single Taurus. Okay, let's go into, and I just saw the Virgo card. Let's go into Virgo. Thank you, Earth Signs, for allowing me in your energy. Thank you all so much for joining me and being here. Okay, for Virgo. Okay, so we got April for Virgos. That's a pretty color. So, um, a lot of pink, and pink is associated with the heart chakra. So, for one small change, feels like this is confirmation that you need to open your heart to someone or something. Maybe this person that might be coming in or that you have on your mind right now. Their birthday is in April, which means that they might be either an Aries or a Gemini, I believe. I believe that's the Aries Gemini cusp, but definitely an Aries. So yeah, do one small change around your practices for your heart. Even softening, feels also like being kind to yourself. So maybe there's been some negative self talk around, previous experiences with people, places, and things around love. And being kind to yourself, being sweet to yourself will be the one small change that you can make that will impact your love life. Thank you again, Earth Signs, for allowing me in your energy. We'll move on to water signs. So, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Please definitely like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I have been revamping this channel and really excited to be back on here. I really enjoy the offerings that I have. And yeah, excited to grow this channel more and see see who else kind of joins the collective here. So we'll do water signs now: Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Singles. Okay, Cancer, one small change. So in the morning, okay. So for Cancer, the message that's coming up for me, see this bird in the background? Cancer is a very, it's a watery energy, very emotional, very nurturing, loving energy. Feels like the message here related to one small change is to kind of be on your own and reflect more. kind of get out of the crowd, get off of this looks like a clothesline or even like an electrical line. You know how birds sit on electrical lines or clotheslines, and they're usually, quite a few kind of standing perched next to each other. It feels like the message is to get out on your own, and that will impact your love life. If you are someone, who usually does like group dating and things like that, maybe the time is for you to step out on your own and do something a little bit different. I remember I offered a friend, that maybe she needs to do something different with her love life. So maybe seeing a dating coach, So I felt the need to mention that to Cancers for a reason. So maybe there's a message there for a Cancer who's watching this. So, okay, let's move on to Pisces. One message for Pisces singles. Pisces. Okay. So for Pisces, related to one small change, we got in a couple of months. Okay. So in a couple of months. So there's a lot going on in this card. Okay. There's a jar down here at the bottom that looks like fireflies. Lightning bugs have been released here. In Chicago, we had lightning bugs in the summertime, and they used to be so pretty at night. You could look out your window or just be walking, and they would, just be lighting up out there. So for Pisces, feels like the message is, for one small change to be in that Piscean energy, that mysticism, magical kind of energy around your love life, that unexpected fun things are going to happen when you're being spontaneous and unexpected and fun, right? So, yeah, being in that magical and mystic energy of Pisces, that Piscean energy. So doing things that you enjoy will bring in new love. Again, maybe you will run into or meet someone, while you're doing something creative, something Piscean. Okay, let's do Scorpio. One card for Scorpio. Mm, I'm going to take the top one. Okay. So that's an interesting card. So for Scorpio, we got next month. And this looks like an alien hand holding up this planet. And there's clearly something back there with the hands, right? We got the moon kind of going through cycles here. And so for Scorpio, what I'm getting related to one small change and being single is taking the steps that you need to take to feel to not be trapped in your own emotions, right? So we got the moon, which means emotions. This person look like they might be trapped, like somebody is, making it difficult for them to kind of get out of that bubble. So yeah, I feel like the message for Scorpio is to kind of get out of mental entrapment around your emotions related to maybe something in the past, something that, has been done for a while, that you've taken the steps to change some things, but there's still this emotional, very deep, watery connection to whatever this is that happened in the past. Next month feels like, really good energy and timing for you to potentially put a new plan into action related to your emotions. Okay, this is the time to kind of acknowledge, reflect, and think about things. And then next month may be the time to be more action oriented around those things. Okay, so water signs, thank you so much for allowing me in your energy. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. As I mentioned before, I have some offerings going up from the 12th until the 14th of February for Venus readings. I would love to send you a love message for Valentine's Day. You can find the information and all of that in the description box below. I also have other offerings related to my business, Red Linen Moon Wellness and Consulting, where I talk about different topics associated with emotional trauma and healing. Okay, so let's move into fire signs, and then we are going to wrap up for the singles. Okay. So fire signs are Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. So let's go with single Aries. Okay, so stop waiting. Look at that card. I love that. So what I'm getting from this message is, to be in that emperor energy, to stop waiting. There may be some things that you have been kind of daydreaming about, something that you feel like is just in your mind. This could be a person, that you've just been kind of daydreaming about. You've seen them, you think that they're a really cool person, but you haven't taken any action around it. And this message is confirmation to either move forward, say something to the person, which would be the one small change, or walk away. Okay. So let's go into Sagittarius singles. Thank you, fire signs, for allowing me in your energy. Sagittarius energy, Sagittarius singles. One small change related to Venus energy for Valentine's Day. Okay. Sagittarius. We got Tuesday again. I want to pull another card. I don't want to pull that for that. I take that back. I take that back because now I'm noticing that there are 4 moons here on this Tuesday card that are colored in. And then these are kind of blacked out at the bottom. And what I'm getting from these 4 is like the 4 wands, the 4 swords, the 4 cups, and the 4 of Pentacles in the tarot deck. And so for Sagittarius, what I'm getting related to one small change for singles is, those 4s in the tarot deck represent, a stable home, taking the time out to build a strong foundation. Sagittarius are very adventurous, philosophical, signs, personality traits. And so 4 cups and then 4 of Pentacles feels like, you have been in the energy of kind of being to yourself, putting in the grinding related to work, related to your strong foundation and a strong home life, or creating the life that you want. One small change around that would be, letting folks in, being open to new people. That Four of Cups and then Four of Pentacles energy can be very kind of like your guard is up. So the message to single Sagittarius for making one small change is to let people in. Let people in the midst of your grinding and your working. Open up, be more vulnerable. Vulnerability. Yep. Okay. And then Leo is last. I love Leos. Okay. So let's do one for Leos. Please definitely like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Would greatly appreciate that. We'll pull one card for the Leos and then we'll be done for the singles. Thank you all so much for being here with me. So we got Monday for Leos. Okay, and Monday is a moon day, and the moon is Piscean energy. So there may be some Leos out there that are either in relationship with, or well, thinking about, maybe a Pisces, or maybe you are a Leo with a Pisces moon, or you just have a Pisces kind of in your energy. What I'm getting from this related to one small change is kind of associated with what I just said with Sagittarius, except outside of, being more vulnerable, feels like there's some things kind of in the subconscious, things that are hidden, emotions and reflections that are hidden that you have been repressing. That's the word. Repressed memories and emotions that may be important for you to tap into and look at. Might be related to like a past relationship. I don't know why a parent relationship is coming up, but a parent relationship can be coming up related to your love life, and making one small change because maybe you had just some model behavior from a parent or a caregiver, that has kind of stuck in your subconscious related to relationships. Sometimes when kids see, parents that are cheating on each other or in abusive, type of situations, you internalize that and you feel like, you can't trust women, you can't trust men, or all people do, all men or all women do this, or whatever, based on, something that you've seen kind of growing up. So that one small change is definitely connected to like what I was mentioning earlier about what you're absorbing and buying or investing in, tools related to your emotional health and well-being. That's your message, Leo. Whew, that was a lot. That was very direct. Okay. That is where I'm going to end this. I appreciate you all so much. I love you. Thank you for, being here with me. Let me know if any of these messages resonated, what you think about them, how you feeling about it. And I look forward to checking in with you on the next video. Thank you.